Hey, Shalom, Shalom. This is your brother Yashimai from JMS Atlanta Camp. Before I get into this message, I want to start off by giving all praises, all glory, and all honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakadash, and I want to send double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, whom rule and teach well. This is going to be a very short message. This picture came across the group here says Mexican or Issacharite, Mexican woman's viral TikTok calls for unity between Black and Latino communities. Now, this is something that has gotten a lot of popularity within the recent years, especially when Trump's first term came about. We had Black and Brown trying to get together, man, and you know to those that are in the world, that seems like the right thing to do because we do have the same oppressor. But man, our salvation isn't based on another man. Scripture says, no man shall buy you. Our redemption, our Redeemer comes from Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, man. You see, we tried this movement. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get Second Kings. Well, let's get let's get Ezekiel 37. No, should have all do that right. Let's go. Ezekiel 37. Check this out. Thus say, so I prophesied, and when I beheld, lo, boom, right here. Ezekiel 37. So we know the story, right? It's the valley of dry bones. Let's get verse 7. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, the shaking and the bones came together, bone to his bone. See, this has been tried already, but this was tried prior. Right. See, so the truth came out in 1969 through Elder Abba Bivens, right? To the Elder Apostle Abba Bivens. But what was going on prior to that? You had movements such like the Black Panther Party, the Brown Berets. You had our people starting to rise up and get together against this devil, man. And that's what's trying to happen here. Black and brown, think that them getting together is going to be their salvation. But what the scriptures say, it says there was a noise, a shaking, and that's exactly what's going on right now. This lady is going viral because she's making noise, man, but she doesn't have the spirit. See, salvation didn't come to the bones until we got the spirit, right? Verse 8, and when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. There's no breath in this. No man shall buy you, you know? No man shall buy you, man. A big Judite ain't gonna save you from getting deported, man. We have to go through this alone. Being we being the northern tribes, because check this out. You know, and I brought this out at camp, but I'm gonna do a quick lesson on it. Did Mexicans help black slaves escape? Yes, Mexicans helped enslaved people escape to Mexico, including through the Underground Railroad. Yeah, that's true, and I haven't seen a TikToker or somebody bring this point up, but that is true. Some Mexicans did help, but when you dig further into it, while some Mexicans did help black slaves escape to freedom, the number was considered relatively small compared to the number of people who used the Underground Railroad to reach Canada. So, yeah, brown and black together can do something, but it's just noise. There's no breath in it, man. See, Judah, the southern kingdom, the so-called blacks, went through their time of the transatlantic slave trade alone. And so now, here it is, it's come where now the northern kingdom has to go at it alone. Let's get that. Let's get Second Ezra 7, because see, we have a straight gate to go through. We being the Hebrew Israelites that can hear the truth, you know? And one thing about the straight gate is that, look, I'll say this in Revelation 11. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get that. I wanted this message to be short. Hopefully, it is. What's Revelation 11 about? It's about the two witnesses, right? Now, who are those two witnesses? The northern and the southern kingdom, right? Verse 3, and I will give power unto my two witnesses, and they shall prophesy 203 score days clothed in sackcloth, right? Talking about us uh, 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 being dead, right? So those, those two witnesses, it's symbolic. Two men here, okay? Well, check out what Second Ezra 7, verse 8 says, because it's talking about, well, let's start at verse 7. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left, a deep water, a very narrow entrance with danger all around. And what's that entrance? Salvation. We're trying to make it, right? But we understand that in us trying to make it, we have to know who we are. We have to put these messages out, and then you know, Ecclesiasticus 2, my son, if thou prepares to serve the Lord, prepare thy heart for temptation. Things get more difficult for you, for us, right? Verse 8, though, this is what I'm trying to get here. And one only path between them both. So between these two, left side and right side, fire and water. All right. And there's only one path in them between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. See, look, Judah, the southern kingdom, went through their slavery alone with minimal help from the northern kingdom. I just showed you that. Now, now it's time for the other man to go through there. And that other man is the northern kingdom, which was symbolic in Second Ezra. I mean, in Revelation 11, the two witnesses. Okay, if you can receive it, please do, man. I think there was one more thing that I wanted to bring up. Yeah, right. Let's get this. Second Kings 17. So, judgment works in a circle, right? We have to. This is Second Kings 17. Hoshea, the son of Elah, began, and I'm reading this in the NLT to make it very simple. Hoshea, the son of Elah, began to rule over Israel, that's the northern kingdom, in the 12th year of King Ahaz's reign in Judah, that's the southern kingdom. He reigned in Samaria 9 years. Samaria is where the northern kingdom was. He did what was evil in Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai's sight, but not to the same extent as the kings of Israel who ruled before him. King Shalmaneser the fifth of Assyria attacked King Hoshea, so Hoshea was forced to pay tribute to Assyria. But Hoshea stopped paying the annual tribute and conspired against the king of Assyria by asking King So of Egypt to help him shake free of Assyria's power. When the king of Assyria discovered this treachery, he seized Hoshea and put him in prison. So the northern kingdom went into captivity first, man. Then the king of Assyria invaded the entire land, and for 3 years he besieged the city of Samaria. The northern kingdom fell first, right? Because what did the northern kingdom? They try to get salvation through another man, and that's exactly what our people have done, man. You've tried to get salvation through the Democrat Party, and now here comes the Republican party, and now they found out what you tried to do. So now the Northern Kingdom is being besieged, man. And now the Northern Kingdom, this is the time where we have to go at it alone. No man, I'm gonna close it up with that, man. I'm gonna close it up with that. No man shall buy you. Because it's better when you show it. Deuteronomy 28 and 68, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt, that's captivity, America, again with ships. By the way thereof I spoke unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. A big, strong Judah ain't gonna buy us. He ain't gonna save you. Our Redeemer, I will look to where the hills come. I will look to the hills where my help comes from. My help cometh from the Most High. So we have to go through this, man. It's a sad, sad cup of judgment, but Judah drank through it. So now Israel has to drink through it. I hope this lesson has been edifying. With that, I say shalom.